Hey everybody, hey Atlanteans, this is AgnosticGod and the Gremlin, of course. We are starting our Warhammer 40k Dark Vengeance reports. I did my unboxing report just a couple days ago, and we'll be doing some follow-up stuff on the models and the painting and things like that. But tonight we are starting running through the missions from the Dark Vengeance set, starting with the solo missions, which we have set up on Guinness's great table here. We're going to be doing Rampage first, so we'll play a little bit and then come back and talk about it, and then move on to the next mission, and so on and so forth throughout the evening, and go through all 6 missions. So stay tuned, and we will be rocking on. Oh yeah. Okay, so Rampage is over, and it was a close game. We went through 2 full turns. You'll notice that Sect Tekvar's entire cultist guys, who were set up right over here, are gone. The Hellbrute effectively destroyed them in the first turn, even before my first turn, in his first turn. Then, in my turn, the Anarchist, the Tekvar, no, I'm sorry, group Anarchist died. Tekvar's group tried to shoot him and got 1 glancing in, and then we tried to plasma pistol him and nothing happened, so we charged him and only did 1, and somehow managed not to kill him in the first round of combat. Second round of combat, we almost managed it, but Cranon didn't get his 5+ deactivation code correct on 3 hits, so 3 dice to roll 5, nothing. Stupid Cranon can't remember the damn activation code, and then the stupid Power Fist punched a hole through him. So sadly, we lost. Well, no, we drawed. It was a draw. According to the mission, we drawed. But still, we lost because we lost the Hellbrute. Okay, moving on. We're going to reset, come back real quick, and we'll show you the table once we set up for the next solo mission, which is the solo mission called the Long and Winding Road, which is the Dark Angels solo mission. It's on a 2x4 long race, a long board, and we'll set that up and come back and give you a little intro. Sup, Atlanteans? Okay, here we go. Here's the startup of the Long and Winding Road. So Guinness is playing the Dark Angels this time. He set up the battlefield. This is how everything is set up. You see it all? I'm going quick here, but he set up his Raven Wing 12 inches in, as far as he possibly could, ready to go, shoot over this hill potentially and get off the board as quickly as possible. Then he set up the pistols right here on the other side of the hill, and then the auto guns from the first engagement back here. I'll be like Guinness played the Hellbrute and the following solo mission. I'll be playing the cultists in this one, moving them and shooting them for him. And we'll be back after we get through the first engagement. Sup, everybody? Okay, here we go. Engagement 1. They obviously made it off with everybody, although 2 cultists, look at that, still on the table. They are running away, but they're still on the table, so small victory for the cultists. Large victory for the Raven Wing on engagement 1. So we're going to reset, do a real quick show of how we've changed the board in the next reset, and move on from there. Okay, engagement 2 is about ready to begin. We moved the board around a little bit. We put that piece over there because they exited next to that piece last engagement, so kind of a continuation of where they had been. And put out a nice little hut here, and the Chaos Cultist groups now are back over this way. There's the pistol guys, there's the auto gun guys, and we're gonna get going. Okay, sadly the Raven Wing did not make it through this engagement. They were overrun by sheer numbers with the pistol and 2 close combat guys weapon guys coming in and just overwhelming them. After a lucky, very, very lucky shot by one of the autogun guys early on that killed his sergeant after even failing a lookout, sir. So long and winding road ends, unfortunately for the poor Raven Wing not making it. And so now we're going to reset and move on to Mission 3. Mission 3, which is probably what we're going to only get through tonight. But it is Ambush. It's on a 24 by 48, so a 2 foot by 4 foot table. So we'll reset and start that one. Okay, here we go. So this is Ambush. Cultist Sect Tekvar back here with the autoguns and the heavy stubber is in the back. Sect Anarchus up here with the close combat weapons and the flamer are in the middle of the board, set up per the deployment for the rules. Guinness decided to set up his Dark Angels 6 inches or so back from Anarchus up on this hill. The overall board kind of looks like this. I let Guinness go ahead and set the board because it's ambush and they're ambushing me, so it would make sense that he set it up advantageous to him. And then we're going to go from there. So we'll be back after turn 1. Okay, turn 1. The Dark Angels didn't go anywhere, and instead shot at Sect Anarchus, and they took out 2 regular guys, and unfortunately the flamer, which would have been really nice right about now, but he was successful, and his plasma cannon went way off mark. So then in Cultist's turn, Anarchus and his group moved up as close as they could get. Tekvar and his group moved up as well. Since they were doing snapshots anyways, I went ahead and moved the heavy up just to get them closer, and took some shots, and I think wounded maybe 1 or 2, but was saved, pretty much saved all by the Dark Angels. So moving on to turn 2, and we'll be back at the end of turn 2. Okay, we were going to come back after 2, and we just got 2 into the game, so this is the end of Mission 3 Ambush, and you'll notice that the cultists are pretty much gone. I did take out one Dark Angel, I would like to point out. 1. And they didn't, all the plasma they shot, they didn't get hot once after all the 1s he was rolling. Evil look over there. Too evil to play Dark Angels. So ambush mission was won readily by the Dark Angels. No aerial support, Guinness. No aerial support. That's it for us tonight. That's mission 3. We will wrap up the last 3 missions in the next day or 2, and get those up as well. So from us at Atlantis Gaming Group, thank you for watching, and we'll be back soon with the rest of the Dark Vengeance missions. Say goodbye.
Bye.